Gotta put this thing to use. What's up, y'all? What are we doing here? We got any music? We got a little Christmas. There we go. Little coffee house Christmas music. Hi, everybody. Just checking in with you on the road. I'm alive. Let me see if I'm live. If I want to see if a couple things are working. If the static stream key is working, which it looks like it is. I'm not on the road now, so even though I can't see, looks like it is. Oh, there it is. Boom. I can't usually see anything when I'm on the road, but I'm in the hotel, so I'm going to be chatting with you guys for a few, but I have the browser open so I can actually see what's hot in the streets. Hi, Virgie. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Merry Christmas to you guys. I see arms over on YouTube. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, I just wanted to say hi, give you guys an update, see what everybody's up to, see what you're doing on this Christmas Eve, which I just realized I'm an hour behind, so we're damn near close to Christmas. I was like, oh, it's 10 o'clock, I should stream, and then I was like, oh, wait, never mind, it's 11 o'clock my time. I wanted to come on here because when I was live the other night, a few people were very nice and donated, and I didn't thank them because I was driving and I couldn't see. But if this thing would let me go to my stupid email, bear with me. This laptop, I don't use it for Nightwave stuff. It's a lot of Bad Luck Boys stuff. Bane Koof, thank you so much. You donated while I was on the road the other night. Just said Merry Christmas, Mersh. Thank you, buddy, for 5 coffees the other day. That was very cool of you. And then somebody else donated to me on Cash App, I think, while I was on the road. Oh, yeah, so that was funny, right? I was driving down here, and I was, it was funny. I was, when I was driving, I was like, hey guys, whatever, thanks, Merry Christmas to you. If you donate, I'm not going to be able to read anything. And I start getting text messages. And I was actually annoyed. Right? I'm like, who the fuck is texting me at 5 in the morning? And it didn't really dawn on me until I logged off, and later on I was looking. I wanted to thank Paul. There's just a nice guy named Paul who donated on Cash App, and I guess my Cash App is annoyingly now set to just send me a text message whenever anything happens on my Cash App. So that made me laugh, because I just remember I was driving the other night. I'm like, yeah, man, just telling stories from the road, and then I got boop, boop, beep, and I'm like, who the fuck is texting me at this fucking hour? That's fucking rude. And then I checked it later, and I'm like, oh, thanks, Paul. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, buddy. So I guess I'm not used to that because I usually have my phone on Do Not Disturb. And I've learned if you have your phone on Do Not Disturb, for some reason the Q system in GM cars just ignores it. They're like, we know what your phone is set to, but we're not your phone. You can't tell me what to do. So yeah, I'm just in my room. I got some pretty terrible news about a family member, so we're going to be dealing with that now. It's a relation by marriage, so it's not like it's not something I'm particularly going to be jumping off a bridge over or anything, but I do feel really bad right now. A lot of people are bummed out right now in my family, so yeah, so I don't know. I thought I'd check in, see how you guys check with the chat, see how your Christmas is going. Good to see you, Paul. Merry Christmas. Carrie C, Gamma Chris. I see Cashman's in there. I see Virgie's in there. Bush Wookie. Brandon Sapp, thank you very much. DV is bashing the Finnish, which is fine. Oh, the Finnish Paul. I know what you mean. DV thought you were a different Paul. Mauser, thank you, Merry Christmas. Starving Autist. Yeah, man, thanks. Like I said, it's not somebody I don't even think it's anybody I've ever met more than once or twice. So it's not even like, but again, it's just I feel bad because now people are going to be all running around, all complicated and shit, crying and rearranging Christmas and stuff. And honestly, anytime somebody who's a family member, especially if they're close with other members of your family, like, you know, through blood, and then they die, and it's like, what, 2-3 days before Christmas? That sucks. We talked about this recently on Nightwave. We know there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than a Christmas death. I always pray to God that please don't kill me around Christmas. Don't make me ruined Christmas guy. You know what I mean? Don't make me the guy everybody's out at Christmas like, hey, cheers, Merry Christmas. Hey, remember Mersh? He died around this time of year. Yeah. I don't want to take that out. It's King James now. Merry Christmas. Congrats on finishing in the money. Well, I didn't win real money. I should tell you guys about the contest. All right. So this is how the contest work. I didn't know how it was going to work because I've done slots tournaments before where it's a bunch of people can just play slots as much as you want, and there's like a time period. And then by the end of the time period, depending on the contest, they either tally up how much you've won in slots or how much you've spent in slots. It's usually one or the other. And then you get you rank or whatever, and you get a prize. This was nothing like that. This was a scheduled, it had 6 or 7 rounds. I think it was 6, it might have been 7 rounds of 5-minute rounds. I think it was it 5 minutes? No, it had to be. So there might have been more rounds. There must have been like every 15 minutes. So there might have been like 8 or 9 rounds. But, so they bring you in, and it's literally, I think the game itself lasts 2 minutes. It's like 2.5 minutes. And so the way it works is it's like a smash and grab. It basically felt like one of those games where you go in like a box and there's just money and air blowing money around and you try to grab shit like, you know, fucking insane. Like there's just no rhyme or reason. It's crazy. That's what it felt like. So what happens is they put you in front of one of these old school, they're not old school because they're all digital and touchscreen, but they old school with like the push thing, right? Classic design, you know, whatever. And then there's a button on each side, you know, in case you're righty or lefty. So what you do is, right, you smack to win, you smack to spin it. But so the thing is there's no credits, there's no nothing. You just have to spin it as much as possible, faster than everybody else. But while you're spinning, right, it's hitting these bonuses, and these little animated characters will pop up on an LED screen, like, or a touch screen below the reels. So it was just really smack this as much as possible and then hover over the screen and go like this. That's all I had to do, and I won. Because everybody else was like, boink, 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 like they were typing like boomers. I just sat there smacking the button really fast with my non-dominant hand, with my left hand, and with my right hand I went, and I did that for 90 seconds. And I was on so much Adderall from the road trip that I thought I was going to have a heart attack by the end of it. But I won my round. Came in second overall. When I left, I was second overall. When I went back yesterday to the desk, I was like, all right, baby, am I still number 2? Am I top 3? Tell me, baby. And the lady goes, what's your name? And she ran my card, and she goes through, and she's like, you came in 6th. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, well, that's still cool. I'm like, what did I win? She's like, well, it's pretty good. Congrats. She's like, it's $700 is in free play. So for those of you that don't know, it's $700. I didn't get money. I got $700 worth of slot spins. So I did all that, whatever. It was fun. It was different. I think I want to do it again because it was so easy. It was so fucking easy. And I know I could rank every time in that. You know what I mean? I could probably, every time I do that contest, I'll come in the top 10. Easily. But I was bummed because then, of course, I got to ask. I'm like, yo, between you and me, because they didn't make the prizes were not very well known. I can tell you this. The old lady that sat next to me who didn't even play well, she got $100 worth of free play. So I think everyone it was a $50,000 giveaway, but there were hundreds of people in the contest, and I'm pretty sure they gave every single person in the contest a minimum of $100 or $50 in free play. I won 7. I ran into the old lady that was sitting next to me at the slot contest last night at this morning, really. It was early in the morning. I was still playing. And she was just getting up, starting her day. And she's like, oh, from the contest, how'd you do? And I was like, oh, yeah, we were talking. But it was a weird contest. But I was like, hey, it's free money, whatever. Went to eat last night. I got a really good meal last night. Like I said, then I found out the bad news, so couldn't deal with that. But yeah, I'm going to get down there tonight. I'm going to play a little more. I'm going to chill. I haven't decided what I'm doing tomorrow. Obviously, my Christmas is going to be weird. I don't have a Christmas this year, so I've thought about... We're going to see how tonight goes. If tonight I don't do well, if I'm not like killing it at slots, if I'm not making money, then I'm just going to probably head home tomorrow because I don't want to spend any more money than I already have. I mean, I've got a bunch of comps and it's been fun, but I still have to pay for like dinner and I still have to pay for food and some drinks at certain places. And obviously, whatever, so. But I thought I would check in with everybody. Like I said, Merry Christmas to JJ Stoner, to Gravy Show. Good to see you, buddy. Carrie C. I think I already said Carrie C, though. Who else did I see there? Keats King James now. Thank you, Tim B. Appreciate you, buddy. Lucas R's here. Everybody's here. Starving Autist. What are you guys doing? Aren't you guys supposed to be, like, wrapping presents or waiting for Santa or some shit? Or are we all just now jaded fucking complete lunatics? By the way, I'm starting to think, like, I'm very loud and boisterous, and it's starting to... I think people in Biloxi don't like me very much. Or they're, like, nervous, or they think I'm scary. Or maybe the MGM Resorts people are starting to build a profile on me, and they're like, this guy is too much like Stephen Paddock. So I decided to wear my Draco shirt today. Why not? Camera Chris, you're welcome to come to Toronto. I'll feed you the best damn Christmas dinner you've ever had. Well, I appreciate that. I have zero desire to go to Canada, but if I ever do, I'll take you up on it. But you're going to have to compete with Frozen as far as making food. And I don't think you want to compete with Frozen. So I'm trying to lower it a little bit. I feel like them bells are coming in a little loud. I like this holiday fireplace Yule log with Christmas music from Detroit. What is Detroit? It's just the click on Detroit, the local news Detroit. But the title is weird when you add like holiday fireplace Yule log with Christmas music from Detroit. Like, is the log burning in Detroit? Is the music all from Detroit? Because I believe that. A lot of Motown, a lot of Christmas songs. I would imagine. How did I get an invoice from Canva? How are they charging me? Huh. Well, that's weird. Hang on, what is that about? How did Canva charge me for... How did I... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Sorry, I have Canva Pro. And I use it for thumbnails and shit like that. But when my debit shit got messed up a few months ago, I never gave them my new debit card. So I'm like, how are they charging me? But I just looked, and apparently I've been using PayPal to pay for that. So that makes sense. Bro, PayPal is such a godsend. Did the Patriots really just win? JB on YouTube says the Patriots just won. That's fucking hilarious. The Patriots have won every game this year that they weren't supposed to win. You know? Like, they can't even beat, like, the fucking Chargers. But then all of a sudden they'll beat the Eagles. And you're like, what are you doing? Kerry C does have a good point. Here, I think I could do that. Even on a laptop right now, I could probably pull this off. Let's see if I can pull this off. I'd have to bring the music up a little bit. Up. I said up. Okay, hang on. I'm using the touchpad on my laptop, so bear with me. Let me see if there's any there. Let's see. We gotta wait for the music though. I like that YouTube even has hood ambiance. Okay, let's try this. It's not as good on these speakers. This would have been a lot funnier if I were in the studio, because I could mix it good. Oh, there you go. You get a car alarm. See, you got a little horns in there. And then it has to be a certain, it can't be like Wacky Opie and Anthony gunshots. It has to be distant. Here we go. Come on. Load, damn it. I'm on that hotel Wi-Fi. Why are the gunshots so fucking low? There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we have Christmas music from Detroit. Merry Christmas to everybody from the Rust Belt. And the best part is they get these weapons. So you can't even say like, that's unrealistic. That sounds like machine guns. Yeah. They're allowed to have them. Well, that's not going to last very long, kids. Hey, guys, you want to hear something funny? So I basically, when I was packing my laptop to come on this trip, I specifically unplugged my laptop, got the power thing all ready and wrapped up, and Louis distracted me and was annoying the shit out of me. And I remember I tried to get him off of the counter so I could keep doing my shit, and I put the plug down. And I brought my laptop. I did not bring the plug. So that's going to die in about 10 seconds. So to you, let me see, I'm watching on YouTube. I don't want to ignore you guys. I want to say thanks to JB, Matthew Thurman, thanks for tuning in. Matthew says, Merry Christmas, Mersh. Been watching you and Royce since RTC. Started RTC, been watching ever since. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much, man. It's good to still see some people appreciating us. D-Ball Money says, hey, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. I don't know. We're going to see what happens. I got a little bit of cash left of what I won out of free play yesterday, and I'm going to give it a shot tonight. We're going to see. And let's try to win some money. And I'm going to get high, and I'm going to get drunk. That's pretty much the plan, right? Twitter is popping in now. Why did that just show up? Why is Twitter just showing up now? Forest Mommy, hi. Merry Christmas, Forest Mommy. Merry Christmas, Fat Keck Boy. Quail, Merry Christmas. Is that Colonel Quail? Guy that knows, he also follows predator poachers. Colonel Quail, I know, definitely follows predator poachers because he's always going, hey guys. The police. Let me see here. I'm gonna have to kill the whatever. We'll just let the music run till the laptop runs out. Once the laptop's gone, I can't see you guys. So, and I have no charger for it. And by the way, Royce said we could go live on Rumble, but I went to update the app, and the app won't update. It says I have the latest version, and it won't let me go live. Rumble will only let me record videos to put up. Does anyone know what I'm doing wrong? Horse Mommy says, hope I'm having a fun trip. Yeah, it was alright. That was weird. Is there a storm? Oh, that makes sense. It has sounded pretty fucking windy out there. Hang on, guys. Okay, yeah, my power is... The power in the room was dimming. What is that? It's raining in Panama. Let me see. Heavy, intense rain. Okay, well, that makes sense. Could I just get a fucking... I hate the 5-day forecast. Nobody wants that. When I type weather, assume I mean radar, faggot. I don't care about this other shit. I mean, for fuck's sake, weather, radar, and it still takes me to the fuck... Oh, it's because it's Brave Search. Brave Search fucking blows, dude. Why is it so hard to find shit? Brave, your search engine is fucking hideous. Oh, yeah, okay. Look at this, guys. Yeah, I know my battery's running low because the battery sucks on this laptop. That's where I'm at right now. Look at that, huh? Can you believe that's not great? Damn, dude, and it's like right over where I'm at. I'm in the middle of a huge fucking storm right now. That's lit. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering, earlier I was like, this hotel room is so quiet. Here, I'm just gonna check and see. Thank you so much. Winky Wonky Woo donated $1 on Rumble. Merry Xmas from Rumble, you sexy bassa. Thank you. Here, I'm gonna shut that off. I'm killing my battery right now. This thing died. This thing was already dead, and then for me to not bring the plug like a fucking idiot, that was brilliant of me. You hear that? That's pretty intense. I wonder if I'm gonna be like, I'll finally be at a fucking casino one time while there's a power outage. That would be lit. I've never had that happen before, but that will be kind of interesting, right? Spooky. Yeah, anyway, I don't have any... Yeah, I don't really have much to be... I can't really see anything unless I kill my battery on this computer, so... I'm just going to read Restream stuff till my laptop dies, and then I'll go down and I'll hit the floor. If you guys want to donate... Nightwave Radio on Cash App. It's the easiest way while I'm on the road. Buy me a coffee /Nightwave Radio. Just go to revengeofthesis.com/Nightwave if you want to show a little love. I do want to let you guys know this year we are on New Metal New Year's. It's happening. I'll probably do some shows, select shows this week when I come back. I'm not going to work all week on Nightwave, but certainly I'm planning on being back by Tuesday. So expect at least 3 shows next week. But for sure, Sunday night, if you're not doing anything on New Year's, if you got no plans, even if you got plans, if you're on the East Coast, you're going out at midnight, and then you're coming back home, I do it all the way till we get to the West Coast. So some of you guys may have plans. You might still come home at like 2 in the morning. I'm still going to be there. I'm doing it with the West Coast. So if you don't have plans, every year we do Nu Metal New Year's, and we harken back to the 90s, a much better time, and we remember them fondly, and we play nu metal. And I was thinking of actually, SoCal Chris found a bunch of fucking, he sent me a bunch of WCW pay-per-views, like non-WWE network ones, like the good ones that were ripped straight from the home video thing. So original intro themes. It's not dubbed over by the network. It's not like WWE sanitized, where they got rid of some of the blood and cut some of the spots out. Like it's the old school shit. So I was thinking maybe I could dig through some of that and find some of my favorite. And my laptop's dead. Cool. But I figured maybe we go through that and maybe find I could go break down some of my favorite moments from those times in wrestling and all that. So we'll see. We'll have fun. Like I said, shows are gonna. I'll have some shows this week. ROTC will do a show Wednesday. We have a local show for you guys. So if you do, pay the $5 a month for ROTC, we're not leaving you guys in the lurch. We will be there Wednesday to do a show for sure. And that's it, man. I'm glad this storm wasn't like, I never really pay attention to the weather forecast. So I'm glad I didn't drive through this shit. This would have been terrible. I'm glad my car is just safely sitting in a parking garage. But that's it, guys. I guess I'm going to hit the road now that I can't see the chat. I feel like such an idiot that I forgot my charger. And I remembered it, but then I put it down to yell at Louie about something. And then here we are. I don't know. We'll see. But I will definitely, like I said, I'm considering coming back tomorrow. If not, definitely be back by Tuesday. So we'll see. I mean, I'm technically here till Tuesday. Like, I don't have to check out till Tuesday. But like I said, I might leave tomorrow. We'll see. But that's it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Like I said, if you want to donate, the more you donate, the more I can gamble. Nightwave Radio on Cash App. But until next time, guys, I'll see you this week. Be safe. Merry Christmas. Please be safe out there. Please stay off the roads and shit. People are gonna get drunk. Remember what happened to Megatron. Just be safe and don't take your loved ones for granted. And if you're getting to spend time with them, even if you can't stand them, enjoy your time with them. And that's it. I might stream a little bit on the road when I'm driving back, because you guys are. I just have to figure out a way to do it where I can see a chat, because it's kind of lonely without not being able to see the chat. This Prism thing kind of sucks on RTMP. I might be able to do. I don't know. I'll ask around. Like I said, Royce was like, "Yeah, you can stream live on Rumble now," and I'm like, "Not that I can tell." So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm an idiot. I'm doing it wrong. But guys, I'm out of here. Merry Christmas. Love you, and I'll see you in a few days, tops. But probably maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. Later.